just about to go live on Twitch. Just making sure everything's alright. Looks well enough anyway. Looks like the audio's picking up as well. Might actually be a tad loud. Okay, we're going to continue where we were last time. We've just done Red Star Combat 2. We're in the build up now to Red Star Combat 3. Today we're going to book a 4th event, I think. Let's just check. So yeah, we're immediately the day after RS or Red Star Combat 2, Soviet Boogaloo. Now we're in our 3rd event booked for St. Petersburg on the 2nd week of August, which is about 4 months away. Well, just less than 4 months basically. I think we've got our 3, 5. Yeah, we've got all our events set. I think we've got a decent main event there as well. Being hosted by SportsTube again, and let's just set us on our way. Finance wise, we're also doing well. This month hasn't gone through yet, but we'll likely be in the early 30s financially wise. The 30s, the low 30s, should I say. What else we got? We've still not got any titles. Well, we've got titles, we've just got no champions. At the moment, no one's ranked high enough that it warrants putting a title on. So you see here, we've only got 55% credibility, and that's because we're losing quite a bit due to no drug testing and the lack of rank fighters. Rank fighters won't increase until obviously more fighters in the world are fighting, so we get a world ranking. Because at the moment I think I've only got about 12 heavyweights in my heavyweight division, and the world ranking obviously needs more. You can say it to drug testing, but it's like 1,000 per match, so 8,000 ish. So a bit of a crazy amount really. I think we're also going to add a new weight division today. We'll just quickly check who's available. So we had show now for last week in September. September Saturday, RC4. We'll go Moscow again. Yeah. Let's see who's available for it. Oh, we should have quite a few available. If we just quickly check that. So obviously a lot of them are recovering. Just check the broadcast team as well. Yeah, I'm on the broadcast team. So we'll put that. See whether we've got enough staff to, or enough fighters, sorry, to fill it. So we've got Stafford Alloy, George Laurent, and one middleweight. The good news is Stafford Alloy will be quite a main event draw due to him winning that first tournament. Jeff Carlin should hopefully be back soon as well. We could have these two face off main event. So he's out for 2 months still, so that might be a bit too long. That we may end up having to cancel this event and move it further down the calendar. But what we're going to do while we're here as well, we're going to put in another weight division, go to weight classes. So far we've got heavyweight, light heavyweight and middleweight, but I think we might go for welterweight. Yes, automatically create the belt. Belt created successfully. And then what we're going to do, we're going to look for fighters who can fight in our welterweight division, and also try and find those who have popularity in Russia, so they can headline our events. Excuse me. Now, before we fully get started, I just want to say a few things. I want to thank everyone who's watched the previous two videos, whether on Twitch or on whether on Twitch or on YouTube. I'll give a shout out to Scott B Gaming, or London as he's known on the Grey Dog software forums. He's the person who created this mod basically. He also did a lot of the renders. I think he's up to 308 or 310 renders. A lot of them are in this, well, all of them are in this mod, but I've only got about 298 something because I downloaded before he recently updated it. Look at normal weight class, welterweight, name value in Russia, at least low regional. So no one's popular enough, but that's alright. What else? When this goes up on YouTube, I'm going to include a link to the post on the Grey Dog forums, which has the mod. So if you want to find it easily, you can just click that and go straight to it. And I'm also going to include a link to Grey Dog software website / forums, basically, in case you are interested in buying the game. I think it's quite a niche game really, so most of the people who are trying to see where they're currently based, most of the people who are watching this generally have the game or have played a previous version of it. So I'm just looking at anyone who's actually within Europe or 17 days. Europe or Asia or Russia even, I can join us straight away, but it doesn't look like there's money, and quite a few of these are recovering from fights. The good news is most of them are quite low. There's only 11 days. So what we'll do, we'll invite them to Russia and then hire them, because based on our current popularity we cannot get anyone to sign for us because we're not big enough unless they're in Russia, Asia or Europe. But as soon as we make a jump to national levels, then we'll be able to hire people. See, we seem to be doing quite well with money wise, so I'm not too bothered about the I was going to say I'm not too bothered about the fees requested, because it'll balance out. But we are going to try and get away with cutting signing bonuses, just because it's immediate money. We'll try and get for 3 to 4 years, 6 fights. Fernando Correa, 17 years old. Looks a lot older than 17. Get him to move here as well. Again. Now what else have we been doing? I haven't uploaded or streamed any videos for quite a while now. I think about 4 or 5 days ago was the last set I did. Just recently started back in work. I had my days off. Spent all my days off doing videos, and now I'm back at work. But luckily enough, I've only got one more day shift, and then a night shift, and then I'm off then again for a few more days, which is always nice. So now we're going to have a look at signing Jeff Cahill, or Die Hard from Canada. Close that. View profile. No, Jeff Cahill. View profile. So we're going to sign as many of these as we can. The reason I skipped Gabriel, or whatever his name was, is because he doesn't have a picture, and I don't really like having fighters where you can't see their render. It's a bit like, say, immersion breaking to a sense. You can see everyone else's, but then can't see one person's. I know Scott B Gaming North London left a message in one of the videos saying if he sees any that he hasn't rendered, then he'll look to fix. But as I was saying before, I haven't downloaded the latest version, so he could very well have fixed most of these, and I wouldn't know. If we get Jim Carpenter to move to Russia now, sign him as well. I'm just going a quick signing spree. Try and get a few fighters into our company. We start booking more and more events, start making more money, start getting more popular. And we're still in 1989, still in the first year. We've done 2 events so far. We're looking to do our 3rd event today, and then obviously got the 4th booked, but I may be changing that yet. In fact, I think I might change it. I'm going to change it before we advance, so I don't lose any money or credibility on it. Iron Jaw, yeah, you come here as well. I did want to start with a super heavyweight division when we first started this save, but unfortunately there was only like four super heavyweights when I started, so there wasn't much choice to pick from. We might go back in a minute and have a look, because I've only really played British cage fighting before our BCF, and they don't start with a super heavyweight division. I never bothered implementing one. But we may as well this time if we can, because at the moment we're the only company, so we may as well try and hire every single fighter that we can. Bulldozer. Is that Tierney Chowest? What else is going on in the world? Knock that down just a little. Saving pennies where we can. I know the beta for Football Manager 19 came out the other day, and so far all I've done is I downloaded it, got it installed, and then booted it up, created my manager, put in my actual height and weight, and then all of a sudden my user character that it created was in balloons. I think it was the same last year as well. It was like 106 kilograms, and these bloats. I assure you I'm not much of a fighter, but just insulting from Sports Interactive, cheeky buggers. Sure you see him up and down, jumping up and down. There we go. This is the last one of the welterweight class. Just a quick look, see who's in the super heavyweight. Then we'll look at signing a few, maybe, if there's enough. Saturday night tonight. Saturday night staying in, gang. No point me doing anything Saturday night, especially when I'm back in work tomorrow morning at 6. So. Oh, crikey. Just looking at a few of these and oh no. There you go, low level regional in Russia. It all seems to be quite well, apart from him, quite high money wise. I mean, what we'll add the weight class and then we'll come back and we'll just hire them all anyway. As many weight classes as we can. Super heavyweight, apply. Let's save that. Yeah. Roster or fighters. Just start hiring them. Yeah, 6'9" this guy. Jesus, 6'9" how much? First about £282. I think this is one of the custom renders as well. Offer him 5-year contract, 8 fights, 200. Yeah, go sign. The good news is that is there enough without hiring him? Well, there's 2 there, isn't there? 7, 8, 9. So it'll be 7 if I don't hire these 2. You can always here's a help and always add their own pictures to it. You can also go down to the generic ones. So we look at what he's a black American boxer, super heavyweight. These are just the generic renders. Yeah, one he looks like an heavyweight. Oh, there you go, he looks like an heavyweight. Or a super heavyweight even. Muscles for days. So we'll ask him to move to Russia and then get him signed. It's a shame not bloody in America. There's been loads that have got high level or mid-level regional in America. That's why they all cost so much as well. We'll get him on 5 years, 8 fights, 250. You're not happy with the offer. We're going to 275. 290. Not happy with that. He's not happy with the other ones anyway. I mean, might have to try 9% for most of these. Which means he'll get more bonuses. Made that offer, yeah, there you go. He's happy to accept that. Eugene Clow, the Bear, another Canadian. He's a wrestler. Ask him to move his base. Yeah, negotiate. Well, a few of these have fights as well now, so. In 8 fights. 180. That should do. Yeah. Next one, Frederick Lakey from Texas. Got a brilliant moustache. Yeah, another wrestler. Strong markability, strong menace. He's already mid-level regional in America. Oh, he's a big boy. He won by submission as well. We're going to negotiate with him. he's worth quite a bit. I'm gonna offer him 9% across the board. Try and get away with 350. You'll be accepting that. We've got Levmachenko, Heavy Rain, 6'8" boxer from Moscow. Be able to negotiate straight away with him. He managed to win by submission strikes against a local fighter. 6 years. You can get for 10 fights, isn't it? 200. Yeah. Manoli Lin. Get him. He's from Thailand, Asian. He's also at super heavyweight. We find Asia. And now just try and look for someone who looks like they're in the super heavyweight class. Okay, they're getting smaller. He's got a decent moustache, hasn't he? A bit slim though for a super heavyweight. There you go, that'll do. So we'll negotiate with him. We should be able to negotiate straight because he's based in Asia. We'll be able to negotiate straight with him. Get him for about 4 years, 8 fights. Try and knock that down to 270. You're not happy overall. Whack all these up to 9. And then we'll try and sign him. Yeah, make it official. We've got 3 more to sign. Mr. Pizza here. I'll talk to him. Mid-base. Now, it is quite cheap asking him to move base because as long as they're not in another company, either exclusive or just a standard fighter for another company, they'll always move to where you are. So it's quite an easy way to get some half decent fighters to move to your lower rank company. We've got the Troy Skull Crusher back. Yeah. I'll ask him to move to Russia as well. Get him signed. Start negotiating. 4 years, 8 fights. We can go any lower than that. We'll offer him 10. He wants a base of about 120. Might get away with giving him 0. You're not happy with that, so I'll offer him 10, 15, 20. He's getting there. 25. There you go. And then we've just got Vita Kuki. So we'll negotiate with him. Oh no, we should be able to get him straight, shouldn't we? He should be based in Europe. His son's later in the game. I think they swapped renders. Oh crack! I think they swapped the renders round because normally he looks a lot bigger than that, whereas his son looks like the slim version. But there you go. We've put in a lot of contract offers there, so we're just going to cancel this. RS4 now. We'll just cancel that. So we don't lose anything, and then we're going to advance 1 day into June, sorry, and see what new people enter the world. I just want to say there's been a great reaction so far to this Globalverse mixed martial arts series that I've done. Zachary Gomez, I just want to thank you everyone for commenting on that. Crikey, mid-level national in South America, Jesus. Mid-level regional in Russia. Unfortunately though, it cost 10 grand for a fight. World class jiu-jitsu. Cyclone Kai Collins. He's a lightweight kickboxer. Our lowest division so far is the welterweight. A new Russian fighter, Arseny. Super heavyweight as well. Mid-level regional in Russia. We get him a quick render as well. If we get any big ones. Let's start down here. Something. We can find a super heavyweight. A picture suitable for a super heavyweight. And we'll make sure to get him signed as well. Yeah, nothing so far. I don't know that bad. He's Russian. At least he's worth a look at. I think we'll take that one. Looking like a cheap man's Ivan Drago. We'll negotiate with him. Arseny Witt. 5 years. Go for 10 fights. Oh, it's 280. You might complain about the not prove that though. You might complain about these. Increase these to about 8, 9. We should be able to get him. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I mean, it's not. There's not much to not much to watch or enjoy so far. We're just spreadsheet simulator at the moment. It's that parallel. Pull. New world rankings. Alright, and this looks like a new render. Featherweight. Nigel Malley. He's a middleweight. We have middleweights, don't we? We'll get him to join as well. Eventually we need to start asking people to form teams, so we can get a few gyms going in the background to help train some of these fighters, so they don't end up gassing within the first 30 seconds. That'll do. Elgar, Barry Strachan. Oh, the heavyweight. Yeah, we'll ask him to come. If they're not too good, don't mind, they can just feed a few of the other fighters. The Big Bopper, Barry Strachan. Detroit. Yeah. Get 8 fights. Yeah, that'll do. I think there's one more underneath him or one more above him. There you go, Elgar. He's a light heavyweight. Utai. Yeah, we'll get him to come as well then. I think it's going to cost me a few grand when these all start accepting contracts. We'll check our finances in a moment as well. See how much we came away with at the end of that. We went to finance now. 37. So yeah, we actually made quite a lot. So surprisingly good. So we've not got an event this month. Our next event is in August. So quite a few months yet, but we'll skip to the end of this week. See who signs, and we might be able to book our next event. Quick drink of water. you go. Quite a lot of people just signed there. Crikey. 22 people just signed. If we check our finances now, yeah, it just took a just took a £4 whack. We're probably still waiting for a few hours. We're waiting for 2 more. Let's skip forward another week and then see how it's looking for our next event. When this is my this should be my 6th stream. No, I think, or 6th proper stream, minus a few testers. But so far I'm quite enjoying it. I mean, I've got quite a cheap mic, and it picks up a lot of background noise. I mean, I think you can hear the stuff outside the window. You can definitely hear the stuff outside my door. Virus tracking, car sign, yeah, that's everyone was waiting for. Sincere Burwell has now moved to Russia. Oh, we've got some Russian economic news. He's a light heavyweight, so we may as well sign him as soon as though he's here. Yeah, 4 years, 8 fights, 200. Yeah, make the contract official. Russian economic news. According to recent findings, it appears that a recent boom period in Russia is about to come to an end. Oh gosh, that means we might a few years set that to before entering a slump period in 2 to 3 years time. So come 92, 93, we may be in a bit of an issue with money if we haven't made it out of the regionals into at least a national stage. We'll check the media providers in a moment, because I know Europe. There's a few TV companies / pay-per-view companies in Europe that we might be able to get. Yep, Sincere Burwell signs. There's a few small events going on. We'll look at booking the next one now. We'll book it for the last week in September. RS4 September, week 4. Oh, Phil, yeah. I don't have answer show name. See what we've got to fight. We've got all our there you go, decent main event. Just having the other guy from Russia in. I can't remember the name of Finger, the other Russian guy, but he might be the one. He might be the one fighting in this the European Small Show. I think it's that one in it, the Lev Mick. Yeah, he's fighting there, and that is that's this month. So hopefully he's recovered. Well, hopefully he doesn't get injured, so he doesn't miss it for us later in the year. What we'll do though, we'll add that fight. Arsney versus Arbor Isidore. I guess this is a decent main event. So if all else fails, we'll definitely have a draw based on the main event. Prelims, we'll stick that in the prelims. We've also got another one. This would be a potential main event as well, even though they're both unknown. potential main event. Main show fight, but not a main event. This might be because they're popular elsewhere. Go down to heavyweights. Got Frank Analysis. Potential main event. They've both got losses. That's a bit uneven. Got the Russian here. Tell you what, if we put that for our co-main event, we'll look at getting maybe a few of these others. We got Barry Strachan there, Barry Strachan, Rick Stanley. Maybe just headline the prelims, so we put that for the prelims as well. And then we've got Gunnar Nielsen and Stafford Aloy. That's not good. The Stafford Gunnar Nielsen just lost. We're down to light heavyweights. Got Elgar and George Laurent, so we put them in for our third event. Now we've got 2 more to fit on the main card, and then 3 in the undercard. No more in there. Fernando Amaro. This is yours, should be your Tanaka. Looks like Amaro's miles better than everyone else. Should be a potential main event. We put that one. Put it in there. Just got one more fight for the main card. Bit hesitant to put Amaro in based on the fact that he's a lot better than everyone else. We're on to welterweight now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might save these then for another event. We'll look at who else we've got. Maybe a bit further up. Yeah, we've got a few of these. Main show fight, not main event. So we've got 5 there. One more event here. Yeah, potential main event. Put that to the top of the prelims then or something. So there we go. We've got 3 and 4 booked. We've got our plan for 5, which will be a one-night tournament in the welterweight. I just need another main event, and then we can look at booking it. That's not good enough, really. Nothing there. That's a bit of an unfair matchup. So yeah, that'll do for now. Slide the quick save, and we'll skip forward to Tuesday. Let's see whether our man wins his fight in Europe. I can't remember his name. The super heavyweight. Yeah, one of the other ones who had popularity in Russia. Oh, I like it. I like it from the gym. So what was his name again? Lev. We'll just call him Lev. I must say the last bit. Levchenko. So we skip forward. We're going now for about 40 minutes. Well, 39. We're going to stop today after this. It should say results. Is there no results? Well, it's on there, isn't it? Results. Just to make sure he won. Yeah, beat him for the submission triangle. So that's good. Skip forward to Saturday. And this is nearly the month of May over. So what's going on? See whether we've got any more fighters ready for our 5th event. No, there's no one really there for it yet. We'll skip forward till next Saturday. Oh no, we're gonna go into the start of June, so we can see all the new stars, all the new signings that can be made. We're entering June. And there's loads of new people. So a new Indian fighter, Gargan Bora. A lightweight, can't have him. Rodion, oh there you go, Russian. Rodion Pronin, apparently 17 years old. Never since 17 years old, he's mid-level regional. So we'll give him a quick hire. So he'll be able to main event the show. Try to knock that down to 300. He might ask for a bit more bonus wise, yeah. Try to pin him at 8. Yeah, make offer. No, he's not happy with that. 9 then. Make offer. And he'll accept it. Brazilian. New Scottish fighter. The Tornado. He light heavyweight. He's quite popular in Britain. New Scottish fighter. A Russian fighter. He looks big just from his photo. We're gonna hire all these the Russian ones just because they'll be quite good for our main events. Yeah. Iranian, American, Canadian, Italian, Russian. He looks quite small though, going off his render. Middleweight, that'll do. Low level regional, 900. Knock that down to about 160, is that? Yeah. Western, Matthew Dean. Okay, looks young. So I'm wondering whether this is the correct Matthew Dean, the one who's later in. I think he's the champion of one of the Gamma divisions when he started the original game. Basically, he like Anderson Silva back in the day, undefeated for however many years. Right, that's enough hiring. Let's get forward to this Saturday, and then we'll look at booking an event. Maybe November. I might not bother booking a tournament. It ends up giving too many people losses. Yep, 2 people have signed. Yep. Have we got any more? Let's come. 2 more. Skip to next Saturday. Our event's not till August. When this Saturday comes around, we're gonna start paying for the marketing of Red Star Combat 3. So our money will start draining out. But yeah, as I was saying a minute ago, I think instead of doing a tournament, I'll just book the 8 individual fighters against each other. Yeah, these 2 are signed. Check out finances. They're going to start taking a hit now to marketing. Matchmaking. Check they're both on Sports Tube yet. Yeah, no one's injured yet. luckily enough. November. Yeah, I'm thinking November. We have to get October actually. We're on 5 now, yeah, 5. St. Petersburg. October. I'll fill that. Yeah. Save. See what we can get now. Only one super heavyweight available. There's a few heavyweight fights, but should we get him in? Decent main event, potential main event. 2 Russians there. Potential main event, strong main event. See who else we've got. This would be a potential main event. Yeah, we'll put that. That could be the co-main event summit. And then we'll look at booking these. Well, we'll look at booking a proper main event and then a few of the welterweight fights. Don't know where I've clicked this. What I had. Yeah, there we go. Middleweight. Got a few here. Be a strong main event, so we put that as our main. And then that should be enough now. We book a few of these welterweight fights. Main show fight, not a main event. Yeah, put that. Main show fight, not main event. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put one more and then start doing the undercard. Just looking at the amount of money some of these are getting. Just scraping onto the main show maybe. Prelims. We're all getting 900. We've got one weight class now. Actually, no, might as well put that on one. And then we've got one weight class and book Matthew Dean. A fight. Matthew Dean, Nigel Malley. Nigel Malley, a massive favourite. Not sorry, Nigel Malley, Matthew Dean, massive favourite. Obviously, massive rear naked choke master, escape artist from chokes, big game player, national calibre, wrestling, and accomplished Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. So he's basically the strongest, one of the strongest middleweights we have at the moment, if not the strongest. But we'll get that booked. So there you go. Event 5 is all booked, event 4 is all booked, and event 3, which is our next event. Just check the assistant now, make sure there's nothing wrong. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to skip forward. Skip forward 2 weeks, just so we can get closer to the event. We've had nearly 50 minutes now, just me talking, hiring people. So I think we'll try and quickly get to an event. In these early years, I think I'll just I'll check every fight. Basically the prelims, instead of just skipping through, because normally I just skip the prelims. Half time as well, I skip most of the event, just to save the either a fight that I'm interested in, or always watch the main events, call main events as well, unless it's a throwaway show, in which case the results don't matter. Forgot to check thingy them as well. Got to check the media. I'll do that after this. The good news is, because none of them have ever fought in Rush before, as soon as they have at least one fight, they become known lower regionally. No male. Got a bit of trash talking here, which is advanced now into July. Oh, this event's in August, isn't it? Not July. I thought it was in July. So we'll see who's knocking about this month. So there's a few fighters coming in. Let's check our finances. We're still in the 30,000s. Japanese, Canadian, Swiss fighter, American, Brazilian. I don't recognise any of these names. If we skip forward now, we're just going to skip to the end of the month basically. Oh no, I don't want to skip that far. Definitely not that far. We just skip to Sunday, week 4 July. Then we can advance into August and see all the new hires. First of the month is when all the new fighters regenerate, or generate should I say, if you haven't got regeneration set. Matthew Dean there. I think when we at least get to fighters who have maybe 3 to 4 wins under the belt and a ranked high, then we'll look at championships. So at the moment it looks like Stafford Law will be one of the contenders for the light heavyweight title. It's just about getting a few of the other ones, enough fights under the belt to be worthy contenders. There you go, there's Pizza Guy. We're just doing a lot of advancing at the moment. When you get more popular, obviously you can reach national levels, basically running 1 to 2 shows a month, then it's a lot more interesting, a lot better. But at the moment, we're still in the early days. We're running like one event every 2 to 3 months. Then we'll be doing a lot of skipping. Hopefully it don't freeze up. Doesn't look like it. It says processing company images. It's our company as well. It's taking its time doing this. I hope it's not crashed. In other news, Manchester United, another draw tonight. So close to winning it as well. What was it, 95th, 96th minute, Ross Barkley scored. Obviously got Mourinho kicking off after that. Always mad to see. They're not going too well for us at the moment. I don't know what the deal is with him this year. He's just gone a bit potty. Or pottier, should I say. He's always been a bit strange. I'm just scrolling down BBC News at the moment now, and it's just saying, we're trying to stop this. Oh, there you go. Just wasted a few minutes and we're not even doing anything. Very strange. Just going down BBC Sport News now, and the top story is don't blame me for scuffle at Chelsea. Mourinho. Always good to see. Yeah. There we go. We got to the last Sunday of the month. Rochev slams analysis. We have got a new mail. Hopefully no one's injured. Oh, Sigma's opened up. Cheeky bastards in Europe as well. How do they all that? So that means Sigma has now opened up. Unknown so far, so they haven't yet ran an event. See how much money they've got. Oh, fucking 10 million. Jesus Christ. Currently got 9 fighters, but if we make sure all of them are booked, then they won't be able to do anything basically. They won't be able to use any of them in events. Just going down to see what else we got. So Gunnar Nielsen's booked for them, innit? We'll have to book him in a fight. I think I'll book that now as well. Alright, we've got loads of fighters ready, so we are going to book an event for November. Just get all the events booked in. We are on number 6 now. Yep. We'll go with November, week 4, Saturday. Autofill. Yep. Save. If our credibility starts getting too low, we might have to start running drug testing. Add event now. Yeah, we'll go Stafford Aloy versus Jeff Carlton. Strong main event. Jeff Carlton ranked for the finger. I don't know whether to put him in for the title, because they are both quite high ranked. They just don't have a lot of fights under the belt. Well, this will basically decide who's the dominant force in our heavyweight division now. Stafford Aloy or Gunnar Nielsen. Potential main event. Yeah, we'll add that in. Gunnar Nielsen, massive favourite for some reason, even though he got knocked out by Stafford Aloy. What else we got? All our heavyweights are starting to come back. We have Rodion Kronin from Russia, mid-level regional versus Monty Oliver. It's a decent main event, so we'll put that in as I'll put it in as a co-main event for now, but if I have enough fights I might move it to the December event. Potential main event, finish arse whipping. Two more events in this main, and then a few in the undercard. Decent main event, so we'll save that. We'll save that as well. Potential main event. So there you go. 5 fights there. I just need 3 on the card. We'll save Mac Fuller and Greg Alvald. Maybe one short. Yeah, maybe one short at the moment. But we've got the main card for now. Tell you what, we'll knock that down. We'll add this fight on here just so it's a big draw. Yeah, decent main event. We'll knock that up to co-main event. Now we only need one more fight, and then number number 6 is done so far, just in Russia and St. Petersburg. Check this now. Yeah, less than the recommended amount of fights. Almost at our event now. Only a few more minutes. Singaporean fighter, looks like a super. Oh no, middleweight, 900, all lower regional. We're going to have to start thinking about Lucas Jankic. Only the flyweight, no chance then. Russian fighter, Yevgeny Sipatov. Welterweight, I think we do have welterweights, don't we? We'll sign him anyway. Oh, he's based in America. I'll ask him to move a bit closer to us and then sign him. Now that we have another company, we're going to have to make sure we lock down most fighters, and say if they get any successful fighters, then we're going to have to make sure to steal them or even sign them on a contract. Norwegian super, maybe. Looks like a big boy. Yep, super. Unknown. We'll sign in before Sigma do. 3 years, 8 fights, yep. Make offer, yep. Sign. It's a bit bollocks now that Sigma have joined. Especially when they have like, almost 10 million to bloody play with. Whereas they're scratching around with 30 grand. If we look at total company, yeah, 10 million. Bollocks. New male. Dan Harvison cracked a tailbone. Doesn't look like it's going to affect us though. Let's get forward to this Saturday. See who signs. And we should be able to push into our third event in the game. Red Star Combat 3. RSC 3. I think it's a bit of a mouthful, the title RSC. RSC 3 doesn't really sound that good now the more I think about it, but oh well. Yeah, we got one person signed there. Yeah. Skip forward another week. So far Sigma haven't booked an event. We skip forward to Saturday. We had to see the weigh-ins. And then we had to see the weigh-ins, make sure everyone made weight, and then we'll be able to jump straight into the event. Been a long time now talking about hiring people. We'll finally get to the event now. There we go. Every fight made weight. Blah blah. There you go. Suk Kang moves to Russia. So they'll either be moving to Russia or see what we can sign him. They'll either be moving to Russia or Europe at the moment because that's where the two companies are. Now we will offer him a bit more. Note that down as well. Yeah, Richard Smith moved to Russia. I don't know what weight class he's in, middleweight. Oh, he's injured forever. I don't think we'll bother. Henrik Berg signs, yep. We'll go into our event now. Red Star Combat 3. Show is taking place in St. Petersburg. First show in St. Petersburg. Main event tonight, James Foster versus Phil Verdigre in the heavyweight division. Co-main event of Bernard Levegh versus Tatsuro Matsu Ino in the light heavyweight division. Another light heavyweight fight, one middleweight fight, and then a heavyweight fight to finish. In the prelims, we got 2 light heavyweights and 1 heavyweight fight. Let's carry on. So opening our prelims, we have the Muscle Man Ernie Bruns versus Mark the Fin Cohen, and this is in the light heavyweight division. Crikey. Mark Cohen, heavy favourite, kickboxer versus ground and pound, same age, same height. Mark Cohen has a 68 inch excuse me, versus a 70 inch, and we'll get straight into it. Cohen now looks like a heavier underway, and catches Cohen with a right hook. Great right hook, a nice right jab, straight fist. It's Cohen with a leg kick. So far, Ernie Bruns seems to be landing the more powerful strikes. So a powerful right hook. Bruns is knocked down. Cohen moves in. That's hammer down punches. Cohen pounds away, and Bruns lands several great shots that rock him, and the referee has to step in and save Ernie Bruns. The winner by TKO is Mark the Fin Cohen, and there's your official result in 3 minutes of round 1. Fight was stopped. A similar amount of strikes, obviously, until the knockdown. Good win there for Mark Cohen. I think this is his first fight in Red Star Combat, but his second fight overall. Now we move on. We have Perrin Ventry, the Snowman, versus the gambler Nero Chimboli. I think this is a heavyweight fight, if I remember correctly. Yep, heavyweight. 6'2" versus 6'1", 75 inches. Reach at 74. MMA/Greco-Roman wrestling versus kickboxing. The Snowman, the slight favourite. Round 1 begins. Ventry deliberately doesn't touch gloves. Jab lands from Chimboli but misses with a vicious right hand. Ventry shoots him for the takedown. He gets the takedown single leg. Sits on top of him, firing a few shots. Chimboli pulls him in closer, and the referee stands up because they're not making any advancements. Ventry is still moving, starts to tire a bit. Chimboli lands a right hand. Ventry shoots him for a takedown again and manages to get it. But these takedowns are tiring him out. He tries to lock in a Kimura. Chimboli defends himself. More groundwork, and then round 1 ends. Ventry should take that round with the two takedowns. Not many strikes overall, but Ventry managing to get quite a few on the ground. Chimboli comes in looking to strike. I suppose a right cross that lands hard, and a beauty of his straight right. Another beauty of his straight right. Boxing taking advantage here. Blood is visible on Ventry. A strike appears to have opened up a nasty cut on the scalp. That was a nice straight right again. Chimboli hits him with a crunching right hook and starts to slow down. Big right hand. Chimboli landing a lot of shots now. So the right cross. A fantastic right cross. He's down. Ventry falls to the floor. Chimboli starts to pound away, looking to finish him. Pounds away, big shots, and the referee again has to step in and stop the fight. It's the second TKO of the night, and the gambler Nero Chimboli wins or defeats the Snowman Perrin Ventry. That's his TKO in round 2. The fight was rated as being great, and quite a lot of strikes overall. Oh, a lot of strikes from Chimboli, not that many from Perrin Ventry until he was taken down. Words now from Nero. Celebrates his debut, and he's a good talker, really does well in this sort of venues. That bottom line just means basically he's got quite a high markability, so every chance he gets to hype himself, he'll increase in popularity quite a bit. And now our third prelim and last, we have Roban Yamazaki versus Samuel Russell. This is a light heavyweight fight. 6'2" versus 5'10", 75 inches, 71 inches, wrestling versus boxing. Roban, the heavy favourite, and round 1 Russell cannot stop a takedown, has to pull guard straight away, so a takedown within the first minute. Yamazaki getting side control, he's attempting mount. Russell gives up his back. Seems primed to finish and loads of big right, covers up well. Tries to get the rear naked choke. Yamazaki flattens Russell out with a rear naked choke and deep forces a tap. So in round 1, Roman Yamazaki defeats Samuel Russell via rear naked choke. The fight was rated as being great. A quick fight. We're 3 for 3 finishes so far. And now the first fight of our main event, we have WMMA5 Bence Boulder versus Morihiro Fujikawa in the heavyweight division. 1 loss for Bence versus 1 win for Morihiro. Morihiro is a slight favourite, 6'6", 77 inches height, 77 inches reach versus 6'2" and 77 inches reach for Bence Boulder. There's the opening bell. And both fighters looking to strike now. They're both primarily strikers, boxing versus kickboxing, so it should be quite a good stand-up fight. Shot 1-2, come together and strike. Boulder's starting to tire already. 2 minutes in, not even 2 minutes yet, like 1 minute 40. Good kick to the leg. Bence Boulder's starting to limp after one leg strike. Oh, there we go. Fujikawa slips past the right hook and counters with a quick right jab and a vicious head kick. Boulder wobbles and falls. Fujikawa moves in quickly. Boulder manages to hold on despite a arsenal of stomps and kicks. So Bence Boulder manages to survive. 6 round Boulder gets him half guard. Tries to ensure Boulder in an arm triangle, stops it from applying, and round 1 ends as Bence Boulder was looking ragged. It's not going too well for Bence with 1 strike, so far successful. And there's round 2, Bence Boulder still limping, thumping left to the body, low kick to the front leg, limps slightly as he circles. There we go, Fujikawa lands the jab and then he scores a massive left head kick. Boulder's knocked down again. Fujikawa comes in to quickly try and finish him, but he can't get there fast enough. Boulder is already back up. So Bence Boulder has got quite a lot of survivability. Twice been knocked down now, and he's managed to survive. Fujikawa starting to breathe slightly heavier, but he's still coming into the pocket. Left roundhouse kick to the body of Boulder. Siphon kick to the legs of Boulder. Slips past and attacks with a glancing high kick. Fujikawa pulls Boulder into the clinch, pushing him up against the cage. Glancing elbow strike from the cage. Boulder appears to have suffered a gash under his eye from the elbow. Excuse me, a bit more dirty boxing. Fujikawa starting to tire in the last minute of round 2. Both fighters aren't doing much in this last minute. We should check the fight metrics. Fujikawa ahead really far on strikes. Bence not putting out much of a resistance. And then final round, here we go. 5 minutes left for Bence to pull something out of the bag. Great left hook. Boulder looks to set up a trip takedown. Boulder gets the takedown. Control. Boulder throws a few strikes. Blocks an attempted sweep. Fujikawa now has side control with Bence on the bottom. And that brings round 3 to an end. So our first fight of the main card is going to end in a decision, and here come the official scores. They scored it 30-27, 29-28 and 29-28, so Morihiro Fujikawa wins by unanimous decision. Bence Boulder gets his second loss, and the fight was rated as being good. So we advance now to the post-fight interview. Oh crikey, Morihiro Fujikawa calls out Stafford Aloy, saying he'll destroy him. This is going to build up quite a bit of heat if Stafford Aloy accepts their match. And the more heat or the more rivalry between the two fighters, it adds to the draw of the match. So it can result in quite high drawing spectacles. So now we have another fight. We have the middleweight fight of Angelino Cascone debuting versus Zacco, also debuting. They're underway. Zacco comes forward. Greco-Roman wrestling versus shoot wrestling. 3 inches shorter is Cascone, 68 inches versus 71 inches. Zacco the slight favourite. A few strikes from Zacco. Straight right. Lands the right hand. Straight right. Looking away, glassy eyed. Cascone staggers backward and maybe stunned by the last blow. Right cross catches Cascone with that power. Zacco's now in the pocket. So even though he managed to damage Cascone with a punch, he didn't have enough in him to put him down. So Zacco takes that one, basically solely on strikes, and we're into round 2. More strikes from Zacco, sitting in the pocket, just unloading, and Cascone not doing much to respond. Zacco starting to breathe heavier 2 minutes into round 2. Still all Zacco. Cascone just hitting a pair of jabs there. It's a nice straight right that lands hard. Cascone shouts at his opponent, telling him to bring it on, whilst offering no offence of his own. Cascone's starting to breathe heavier. Cascone lands the right hand. Cascone is now pinned against the cage by Zacco. You can see it with a nice short uppercut. Cascone's doing the left to the side of the stomach as well. Some dirty boxing going on. And round 2 comes to a close. A few strikes in that round. Zacco fastly out jabbing Cascone. Cascone only 8 punches versus Zacco's 23. The analyst or the commentators give that round to Zacco as well. Cascone needs to finish now if he wants to win. Zacco's looking to muscle Cascone against the cage, manages to do it. A bit more dirty boxing. Some more dirty boxing. Even more dirty boxing. The referee stops them at 2 minutes 43 to bring him back to the centre because he weren't doing anything on the cage. Zacco's tiring, or showing that he's tired. Crunching right hook. Nice straight hand. Zacco doing all the offence at the moment. Going into the last minute of the round. Zacco scores a right cross. The strike manages to open up a small gash underneath the eye of Cascone. And there round 3 ends. Angelino Cascone did nothing that last round. Zacco just basically outstriking him, outmanoeuvring him, and outpowering him. And now we come to the judges' decision, and all 3 judges have scored it 30-27 in favour of Zacco. Zacco wins by unanimous decision. The fight was rated as being good. If we look at the metrics, Zacco total of 68 punches versus Cascone's 10. Get a quick post-fight interview from Zacco. He celebrates his debut and looking forward to his next fight. Moving on now, we have Eddie Alberto versus Ernest Horde. It's that 3rd fight in the main event. Muay Thai Alberto versus the Greco-Roman wrestling of Horde. Light heavyweight fight, and the fight begins to touch gloves. And we should see Ed Alberto stepping into the pocket, so to strikes. Catches Horde with right hook. Horde first punch, first blood. Horde appears to have suffered a gash under his eye. Horde wants to grapple. He's coming in close, usually it means he gets struck by punches. And Alberto tries to wriggle free from a clinch, but Horde manages to get a few punches in, muscles him up against the cage, and Alberto is smothered against the cage for the next 60 minutes or so. The referee decides they're not doing too much action and tells them to separate, brings him back to the centre of the cage. Hard again, clinching, pushing him up against the cage. And round 1 expires with Hard in control against the cage. A lot of strikes from both fighters there. 14 for Alberto versus 30 for Hard. Hard wins the round based on the commentator, and the cutman tries to stop his bleeding between the rounds. They come towards clinch as soon as the bell. As soon as round 2 starts to fall into a clinch, Hard seems to get the advantage, and he's using dirty boxing. He muscles Ed Alberto against the cage. Hard foot stomp and more dirty boxing. 4 minute passes with Hard in control, and the referee separates him after no progress. Hard is starting to slow down. Ed Alberto manages to catch him right with a right hook. Round 2 ends, and we had another round there where both of them are quite prolific in strikes inside the clinch. So Hard wins that round again, and unless Ed Alberto pulls off a finish now, then it could be all over for him. Round 3 starts, and a jab is wide from Ed Alberto, but this goes with a leg kick. Hard manages to get hold of him straight away, and he muscles him up against the cage. We're going to see some more dirty boxing now. A few uppercuts. Alberto's trapped against the cage. Another minute goes by. The end of the round coming quick, and the referee separates them again. I think this is the third or fourth time he separated them, because as soon as they're up against the cage, he's not doing much. Alberto scores with a leg kick. Hard moves in and clinches again, so he must be just really good at grappling compared to Ed Alberto. You'd think Ed Alberto, being the Muay Thai fighter, would be better in the clinch, but doesn't seem to be doing anything. And round 3 ends with Ed Alberto pinned against the cage in the clinch of Hard. Another prolific round for strikes, and the round seems to go in favour of Hard again. Judges' scores are being announced, and all 3 judges give a score of 30-27, meaning that Ernest Hard is the winner by unanimous decision. The fight was rated as being average, probably due to all the grappling. And strike wise, we had 43 strikes from Ed Alberto versus 90 from Ernest Hard, most of them being in the clinch. Ernest Hard is a class actor as an interviewer. He carries himself as a superstar, so that's him getting a boost to markability. Now we come to our co-main event. We have Bernard Levegh versus Tsumatsu Ino. Light heavyweight, 73 inches, 6'10", or 6'1", sorry, crikey. For Levegh versus 5'10", 71 inches for Ino. Levegh's debut versus Ino's second fight. Levegh the very slight favourite. We're underway. Ino looks to move forward. Brawler versus kickboxer, and they should be both quite strike happy. Levegh lands a stinging left high kick. Blood is visible on Levegh. That must be from the 1-2 from Ino. Nasty cut above his eye. Ino looks unsteady on his feet. That kick must have rocked him. Levegh hits a left hand with that power to put Ino down, and Ino moves forward to strike, having recovered. Stinging left high kick again. Looking glassy-eyed, and Ino staggered backward. He may have been stunned by the last blow, but he manages to cover just in enough time to dodge a vicious overhand left. Levegh's off target, but scores another left head kick. Seems very prolific with the head kicks. And the referee calls for a pause with a minute left in the round to check the cut on Levegh. The ringside doctor dismisses it, says there's nothing to worry about at the moment, and the fight recommences. 1 minute left. More strikes from both of them. And round 1 ends. Surely that round must go to Levegh based on the 2 staggers he got, and the commentator agrees. As round 2 begins, looking to step into the pocket. Starting to slow down though, but he's still managing to be most more prolific striker of the two for this round. A jab on the left hand staggers, he staggers backward looking dazed. Leveg pounces, smashing in with a big left hand, down he goes. Moving quickly, Leveg comes in to finish with soccer kicks and stomps, but he can't get in there quick enough, and he's back up. Leveg starting to tire a little. Leveg counters a right hook and a left cross, passing to the midway around the round, and from that left jab and cross, becomes rubbery again. I think this is the third, fourth time. He's starting to go a bit wobbly, but he manages to recover just in time. They counters with a right hand with a jab and a quick head kick. The last blow of hurt anew again, and Leveg lands a hard left hand right through the guard, sending down to the canvas. Leveg knows his golden opportunity, quickly pounces, looking to finish him off, and it looks like he might have managed it. He pounds away left. He's eating some sickeningly heavenly shots to the face, and the referee has to jump in and save taking any more shots. Bernard Leveg deservingly wins the fight by TKO. We're going to the fight metrics. Vastly outstruck, and also landed quite a few head kicks. We advance on now. Bernard Leveg gives his post-fight interview. But because he's good looking, despite his bland interview, he will gain some extra popularity. And now we move into our main event, where we have the king of ground and pound, James Foster, one of the best heavyweights in the default universe, versus Mr. Saturday Night, Phil Verdigre. James Foster, the heavy favourite. Phil Verdigre 1-for-1. Slightly short, being 5'10" with a reach of 66 inches, versus James Foster 6'2" and 76 inches. So a 10-inch reach advantage for James Foster, while being 6 pounds lighter. Wrestling versus boxing, and away we go. Both fights touch gloves. Foster looked like he was going for a grapple, but Verdigre moves forward and catches him with a hook. Foster shoots him for the takedown. He gets a single leg takedown. Verdigre on his back pulling guard. James Foster manages to pass to half guard. Foster catches Verdigre with a wicked slicing elbow strike. Also unloads the rights but does minimal damage. Verdigre's been stung by several big shots, so we're already seeing the ground and pound coming in. Throws a quick nasty elbow strike to the head. Verdigre has a loud gash on his head from the elbow strike. Blood is starting to trickle down towards his eyes. Foster manages to move into half guard, but can't secure side control as Verdigre starts to scramble. Foster manages to take his opponent back, and Foster goes for the rear naked choke. The rear naked choke is in deep, and Phil Verdigre has to tap out. And James Foster takes the victory by way of submission. And now we have the official result. The king of ground and pound, James Foster, defeats Mr. Saturday Night, Phil Verdigre, by rear naked choke in 4 minutes 32 of round 1. The fight was being rated as being great. Not a lot happened, quite a lot of strikes from James Foster on the ground, pretty much took down Phil Verdigre and then made him suffer. We go into our post-fight interview now. He celebrates his debut, and because he's a charismatic talker with the looks to match, James Foster has real star power. So as long as we can keep him away from Sigma, we should be great. Now we come to the post-event summary. We had a 304 crowd attendance in St. Petersburg for a gate of 20,000. We had a critical rating of 72% and a commercial rating of only 34%. So we'll gain a bit of popularity. And overall we had quite a decent event. Popularity increases across the board, only 1.3% in Russia, which takes us to about 16ish. And the game's given James Foster fighting submission of the night and Bernard Leveg knockout of the night. So they'll all get $10 and a complimentary bottle of vodka. Now if you see now we're starting to get a lot of fighters who are being paid quite a bit more. So we've only made 17,000 total from this event, as opposed to the previous 22s that we were getting. There's quite a lot of talk going on about Nahiharo Takebe. He's going 3-0 in the flyweight division. Good for him, but we don't have a flyweight division so far. Ben Spoda goes to hospital. We'll have a few injured here. We only have 3 shows of Sports Tube left. May as well look to extend while we're doing it. If we just check our events, we've already got 3 events booked with Sports Tube. We still need one more event for Red Star Combat 6. Just look at who we can slam in the prelims. No one yet. Oh, there you go. Bacon Tomato versus Yevgeny Siptov. So we stick that in, and there we go. Red Star Combat 6 is fully booked now. So yeah, there we go. That's our 3rd event done, an hour and a half in. I think I'm going to pause it now. Well, not pause it, but finish it up now. We'll look to continue maybe Monday daytime. This video will get uploaded to YouTube anyway, so anyone who wants to watch it will be able to. We'll just check our popularity now. Should be about 16% in Russia, 17.6%. So once we get to about 35, we'll go up to mid-level regional, start getting more crowds, etc. We'll just check our media, see whether we can get a new deal with anyone. We'll just quickly check to see if anyone's approachable, and then we'll call it a night. When it loads, there we go. Anyone approachable? Oh, Eurocable Sports. So we'll be able to get a subscription based model, and they want to use exclusive content. We'll go for a deal with them. We'll see how it works. I've never been with a subscription based model. It should tell you somewhere. They're also exclusive, so they won't want to share with anyone. Sports Tube might be alright. If we just come off this now, close that, I should be able to check the subscription. Company now, just go to media, broadcasters, relative ranging. But basically, subscription just means people pay to watch your company, as opposed to the individual fighters. I'm sure it did say it somewhere. I think if we go into create a broadcaster, it will tell us what a subscription is. So with our company being low rated, there you go. So if we switch to subscription and question it, this broadcast requires customers to subscribe for a fixed period of time, after which they get all the content free. The broadcaster pays MMA companies a fee per show, with the amount dependent on how much we draw the company's subscribers. So we may not get a lot of money, but we'll see whether they accept a deal. They generally can. If they're approachable, then they generally do accept the deal. It's not like back in, let's say, EWR, TWE, where you'd have to negotiate a fee. Basically, you just get whatever fee with regards to how popular you are just get a flat fee back basically. So based that way on 70%, we may get a low fee, but it should be enough to warrant making a company or making a deal with them. Just check out our finances, about 39,000. So we've made losses for the past 4 months because we've not had any events, but we're on quite a good schedule here now. We've got events in September, October, and November, and if we're lucky, we might be able to squeeze another event in for December, or perhaps not, based on who's available. I think next time we'll when we come back Monday-ish, we'll just do Red Star Combat 4, Red Star Combat 5, and then we'll look at maybe adding a few more weight divisions. We'll see what Sigma are doing as well. So far they've put no events. They've had no more fighters so far, probably because I own most of them. They have gone down to featherweight though, featherweight and lightweight division. They don't have super heavyweight, but they do have 10 million in the bank. 9 fighters have gone up from the 6 he had. So yeah, if we just check our credibility as well. Oh, we've gone back up to 75%, which is good. There you go. You see there, we've got 2 high ranked fighters because they're actually on the rank, as opposed to ranking. As long as they've had 1 fight in our company, then they'll at least be on our rankings. If we just check stability as well, we're quite stable as well. That's good. So we've had no bad events happen to us yet. No people being drug busted are out. When we start getting to about like high level regional and start earning quite a lot of money per month, we'll look at starting to upgrade some of these so we get bonuses to stability and credibility. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. My name's been Carl. I hope you enjoy us. If you do watch it, feel free to leave us a comment, or if you're on say the forums, leave us a message. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.